We Minnesota Vikings fans know that the Vikings and new GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah and head coach Kevin O'Connell have hitched their wagons to Kirk Cousins for this year as well as next season. With that 1 year, $35 million extension, Kirk Cousins is going to be the guy for the next 2 years. It is what it is. Love him, hate him, whatever. Obviously, Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell feel like Kirk Cousins is the best quarterback to give them a chance to hoist a Lombardi a couple times over the next 2 years, right? But the national media jabroni haircuts just love taking digs at Kirky Cousins, even though there's zero chance he's being traded. The Vikings are not going to trade for a quarterback. So enter Jimmy Garoppolo of the Niners and Baker Mayfield of the Browns. Now, Kwesi does have connections with both of them. He was in San Francisco with John Lynch when they traded for Jimmy Garoppolo a couple years ago, as well as he was obviously in Cleveland with Baker Mayfield over the last couple years. So that could actually work against them because then Kwesi knows, like, hey, I saw these guys every day. So, yes, Jimmy is probably going to get traded. I think the Niners are going to roll Trey Lance. And the Browns need to do something with Baker, even though salary cap-wise, they've structured it because, like, Deshaun Watson's basically making $1 this year because he's probably going to be suspended forever. But they signed Jabroni Brisket, so they're not going to start Baker. Like, they can't put the toothpaste back into the tube, man. But enter Dan Graziani. So, again, I commiserate with the national writers because you can't be in depth with every single team, and a lot of it is just sort of fly by night. Like, try covering 32 teams and remembering 32 contract situations and depth charts and salary caps. It's tough, right? But he did have a piece talking about potential landing spots for Baker and Jimmy, and he listed the Vikings, which we'll go through. So, listed the Vikings. They're set this season with Kirk Cousins, but could move on from him after the year. False. We'll get into that. This is an example of a place where Mayfield or Garoppolo wouldn't start right away, but could position himself as a team starter in 2023, the way Winston did with the Saints in 2020. That could be possible elsewhere, including the Bucs, Eagles, Cardinals, Titans, and Raiders. So, Now we're going to get into the nuts and bolts of this thing. So, obviously, Graziano writing all 32 teams, national level. Yeah, sure, it makes sense. Well, we'll throw the Vikings out there because Kirk Cousins, we haven't hated on him in a half second, so let's put it out there. But logistically, this makes zero sense. Even though hashtag cap is a myth, the Rams have proven it. Of course, we got Rob Thug Life Brzezinski, the best capologist in the league. Kirk signed his 1 year, $35 million extension. Even with void years, he has a $48.75 million dead cap charge next year. Now, the Vikings would have, if they traded him next offseason, they would have, how much would they have dead? Like 26.25, because the new team would pick up his $10 million base salary. But the Vikings would have to pay that roster bonus unless they traded him beforehand. And also, that signing bonus is already dead money. So it doesn't make any sense. Plus, throw in the fact that Baker this year has $18.858 million fully guaranteed, so that would have to go on the Vikings books, or he'd have to spread that out. As well as Jimmy G, even though he has nothing guaranteed, if the team trades for him, they wouldn't have to pick up any dead money. But he has a $24.2 million base salary. So reworking a contract, tearing it up, giving them a backup deal, is it something that they go for? Even though neither of them have a no trade clause, so they wouldn't really have a decision. But it's just stupid. Also, minor details, both of them are free agents in 2023. So, say the Vikings go down this route. They trade good draft picks for Baker and Jimmy, who ideally would not set foot on the field. They have to pay them buku dollars, and then next offseason, hey, we're going to trade Kirk. Cool, I'm going to sign somewhere else. They have no assurances. It's just stupid. It is just so dumb. Plus, it doesn't even take into account, yes, Shawman is here, but the rise of Kellen Mond. Everyone and their mom, Jared Johnson, Kevin O'Connell, Wes Phillips, Kirk Cousins have been talking up Kellen Mond. I think that he will get a legit shot in a legit offense this year. I think that he will be the quarterback too by the time Vikings have 53-man cuts, and could be the quarterback of the future in 2024. Because, again, Kirk is not going anywhere for the next couple years. And the Vikings, their best chance to win a Super Bowl in the next 2 years is with Kirk Cousins. Like, love him or hate him, that is the God's honest truth. Because who else are you going to get? Who else are you realistically going to get? Nah, but again, this is what's frustrating. And I feel like this happens with every single fan base where, you know, the national media just throw something out there that they hope is going to stick against the wall, and it's just poo. They're just flinging poo. It's just love the one you're with. Not these two. This guy. That's right. Anyways, your thoughts and our thoughts. ESPN NFL expert Dan Graziani suggests the Vikings should trade for Jimmy Garoppolo or Baker Mayfield for who knows why. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts and their thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.